Good morning, students. Today we are going to understand stanza number 4 and 5 of the poem Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda. As we all know very well, that Keeping Quiet, written by Pablo Neruda, discusses the need of maintaining peace and silence. Means the theme of the poem is necessity of quiet introspection and creating a feeling of mutual understand among human beings. And this poem was written during war. That's why sub theme is horror of war and how they affect the world peace. Students, I have already cleared you about the poem that Pablo Neruda stresses upon being quiet and harmless to the human beings, animals and environment. Okay, so first of all, again we have to understand what the poet in first stanza asks humanity to count numbers from 1 to 12. 1 to 12. 12 being the number of hours shown in a clock or the number of zodiac signs. Actually, why 12 only means actually he would like to tell that at whenever you get time, suppose in case imagine yourself strike of a clock, आप अपने आप को नीडल मानो क्लॉक का, and at just 12, at as the two needles of a clock meet at 12, in the same way you have to pause, you have to take some rest at 12. Okay, and do your self introspection. Why do we need self introspection? It will be clear to you, but I have already cleared you that to develop mutual understanding we need what? Self introspection. What activities are we doing? How much harm are we creating? We have to do self introspection. Why? Because the self introspection is the only way to analyze your activities, to look within. It is only the way, then only we can improve ourselves, we can improve our relations with others. So the main idea of the poem is, in our present day fast moving lifestyle, this poem is apt in the present context also. Why? We people are least concerned about our own inner self and instead finding faults in others. Usne nahi kiya, that's why it is not my problem. No, we fail to understand our fellow beings and in its place we develop hatred towards them. Today we have reached a stage where we need to find the cause of sadness and the void that has filled a major part of our life. Our lives today are all about wars and misunderstanding, conflicts, issues, because we have no time to look within and introspect. So, in second stanza, poet suggests us not to speak in any language on the face of the earth. Means he requests everyone not to speak because languages create barriers between people. Okay. Then in third stanza, then in second stanza it was clear to you. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. Let's stop for 1 second and not move your arms. Why? Means you all have to stop doing any activity, just because if you will involve in any activity, then you will not involve in self introspection. Okay, so to create the environment of the self introspection, we should not move our arms, and we should not move our arms. So arms in this poem has a two meaning. That's why this is pun. Pun is a literary device. I'll clear you in my next video when I'll complete this poem. So pun First meaning of arm is hands and the second meaning is arms, the weapons. Okay, so that's why not move your arms, because your arms, your hands will make only weapons. Okay, and no, don't speak in any language, because language creates barrier only. So now, up to now we have understood. Then third stanza, that moment when there will be silence everywhere. Okay, when people will sit, the moment when everyone stops moving their body will be very special and different, as we have never experienced such a moment before. The poet says that in this period there would be what, togetherness. That moment would be very rare, but that moment would be very interesting. Okay, rare and interesting. Then why interesting? Because there would be silence everywhere, no hurry, no rush. Okay, no engines, everything would come to a pause, everything would come to a pause. We have, and everything would come to a pause. People will not be in a rush to achieve material things one after another. Why? Because nobody would go here and there. Okay, everybody would experience a sudden calmness. The world will experience a sudden calmness. So that situation would be very strange. Okay, why? Because it is not possible that everything will will come to enjoy a sudden calmness, but poet wants that situation, and that situation will only allow you to do your self introspection. When you don't have any work, then you can only do the self introspection and analyze your activities. Now, then when machines would stop, then only you can sit. Means when you don't have any work, then you will sit, and in that calmness you will enjoy your self introspection, analyze your day to day activities, and finally you will come to a positive, you can say a positive approach. What you will understand, what are you doing with the society, and what and how you can improve your relations and all. Now fourth stanza. Today we will start from here. Fisherman in the cold sea would not harm whales, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. What does it mean? Fisherman in the cold sea. Fisherman in the cold sea means what? That poet is using here only, you can say, two person, fisherman and man gathering salt. So it doesn't mean only that fisherman and man gathering salt are creating, you can say, harm to the society or harm to the environment. Everyone should take a pause. So these two examples are only taken by the poet, but poet's philosophy is to call everyone that stop doing harm to the society. Fisherman in the cold sea would not harm whales, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. Means what? That no person would be harming any others. Means what? That fisherman in the cold sea would not harm whales. Means what? No person would be harming any other living being, either for food or to earn his livelihood. Suppose in case fishermen are catching whales or fish to earn their livelihood. So poet wants them to stop, not to harm whales. Means poet doesn't want anyone to be harmed in the society. Okay, and the man gathering means he is environment lover, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands, and those persons who are those men who are involved in what, gathering salt, in salt business, they will just stop, they should stop and just look at their hands, what the poet says that fisherman in the cold sea will also stop and not harm whales in the sea. This means that poet is urging everyone not to harm the animals. Means not to harm the animals who is maintaining the ecology. Fine. Then here he gives the example of whales which are being hunted for the purpose of food or trade. He also wants people to calm down so that they can stop and see what they have achieved or lost. I mean, just sit calm and just feel what have you achieved or lost. Okay, for this he has also taken the example of the man who gathers salt, whose hands are hard. Here he wants everyone to stop for a while in order to see and feel their achievements and how much they have lost for the sake of attaining such materialistic things. Means man gathering salt, man gathering those who gather salt, those who collect salt near to the seaside. You can see their hands get hurt. Why? Due to this rigorous practice. So poet would like to feel over here and create the feel what all the people who work endlessly will get some time to look at their injuries and the damage they have caused to their body and to the environment and to the society. That's why. So it's not the matter of maintaining what, maintaining, you can say, decorum, maintaining, you can say, attitude toward positive attitude towards society, but also towards environment and nature. Okay, so man gathering salt would take a pause and feel his injury. Okay, fine. So heart hand, here we have gone through one line that, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. Very important line for your exam. Hurt hands imply the destruction that humans have caused to themselves and the environment in pursuit of their selfish needs. Means whenever, suppose in case a doctor is doing his practice and all, but whenever he gets time, he can analyze what is he doing for the society, is he doing right or wrong. So suppose in case if anybody is taking bribes, so whenever he gets time he can analyze what is he doing for the society, is he doing right or wrong. Fine. So by these lines he means to bring brotherhood not only among us humans but also unity among us, the nature and the human beings. Means human beings would stop harming animals, where the hunter becomes kind to the prey. People stop hurting others in this while and try to understand them and try to understand everyone's feeling and reflect on their actions. The oppressors would forget to hurt the oppressed, and the oppressed would forget their pains, and these two classes of people would come together in brotherhood. So finally, what is the philosophy? What is the philosophy over here? What is the idea? If we peep into the philosophy of the poet, one can note that he is against any kind of the trouble, violence and attack. By calling upon the fishermen, he urges them not to harm the whales. In the same way, if we can say same thing for the hunters also, those who kill deer and all, those who kill animals, he urges them not to harm the whales or not to harm the animals. In the same way, he is against the salt gatherers whose hands are hurt during the salt gathering process. He wants all of them to stop for a while and do self introspection. Means everyone should stop to take a pause and do your self introspection. Stanza 5. Those who prepare green wars with gas, wars with fire, victory with no survivors, beautiful line, would put on clean clothes and walk about with their brothers in the shed doing nothing. So what is the reason behind that poet, since very start, he wants us to keep silent, keep calm, okay, and do your self introspection, analyze your activities. Actually poet wants us what? not to involve in any what activity that harm the in any of the activities that harm the nature, that harm your relations, that harm the environment. Okay, fine. So poet further says those who prepare green wars with gas, means poet wants the wants wants from the people, those who are involved in green war. Okay, the people who exploit the green wealth of nature by deforestation or mining or fishing in the deep seas, and the soldiers who use weapons to kill fellow human beings need some time to introspect into the consequences of their actions. Fine. जो लोग वॉर करते हैं, वॉर विथ गैस, वॉर विथ फायर. Okay, so poet wants them to introspect into the consequences of their action. They are merely doing their job or following orders. Okay, so poet asks everyone to stop those activities which are damaging the environment. Today all the human beings are making money by damaging the environment, okay, with their activities such as mining, deforestation, letting the chemical waste into rivers, etc. Okay, making weapons. The poet asks us not to do so. He also requests people not to involve in wars, as there is no benefit of achieving such victory in which no one is left alive. So understand, green wars, you know very well, that is wars against nature, wars with fire, poisonous gases, and wars with firearms are the different kinds of war. Green wars means war against the environment, wherein nations keep on developing new weapons to wage war against the environment. Okay, so poet says over here that he says so because wars and environmental damage will lead to no life on earth. Okay, so rather he wants people to adopt a new approach towards life and mankind. The generally accepted interpretation of green wars is acts of violence that are masked behind seemingly earth friendly actions. So poet asks everyone to stop these activities which are damaging the environment. Okay, by damaging the environment with their activities, mining, deforestation, letting the chemical waste into the rivers, killing animals. Okay, fine. So poet asks us not to do so, and the poet asks us not to do so. He also requests people not to involve in wars, as there is no benefit of achieving such victory in which no one is left alive. He wants us, all of us to be united as one. Why? Because he knows very well, and he would like to make you understand what that to kill to men soldiers who use weapons to kill fellow human beings need some time to introspect into the consequences of their actions. Fine. So those who prepare green wars with gas, wars with fire, please stop, because victory with no survivors would put on clean clothes. With whom are you getting victory when when nobody will be left on this earth to enjoy the victory? Okay, so poet further says over here that poet would like to say over here. He says so because wars and environmental damage will lead to no life on earth. Rather he wants people he wants people to adopt a new approach towards life and mankind. How would put on clean clothes and walk about with their brothers in the shed doing nothing. Means clean clothes means that are you not wearing clean clothes daily? No, you all wear clean clothes. But what is the clean clothes over here? I'll make you understand. Would put on clean clothes and walk about with their brothers in the shed doing nothing. So poet's idea is over here that He wants people to promote brotherhood, peace and unity. Clean clothes means to promote brotherhood, peace and unity, and shed your enmity. Okay, he does not want us to stop our works, but to take some time and analyze the results of our deeds. Try to understand. Means what? He wants us to sit what? Calm and just to analyze our activities. Fine. So here poet he wants people to adopt a new approach towards life and mankind. He says that you should treat your enemy like brothers and promote peace and harmony in the world. It means clean clothes means to clean our minds by removing all negative thoughts and to put on new clothes and walk with our fellow brothers and sisters. We have to erase the thoughts of war from our minds. Put on clean clothes. Put on clean clothes. Fine. So poet would like to tell you over here that please stop doing harm to the society, not to involve in any war. Okay, why? Because there is no benefit of achieving such victory in which no one is left alive. It means war. And green wars means wars against nature and environment. Politicians and scientists prepare green wars. Wars with gas and fire refer to the chemical and nuclear weapon. Man fights for victory, but this victory would be of no use as there would be no survivors to celebrate this victory. The poet wants to convey the message in this stanza that war brings destruction and leaves none to celebrate victory. No one can gain anything by waging wars. So it will be better for all of us what? To adopt a new approach towards life and mankind. Okay? And we should sit calm and take a pause from our daily activities. Stop doing harm to the society and do your self introspection and analyze your activities. So students, we have already completed we have completed up to here stanza 4 and stanza 5. Okay, and tomorrow I'm going to explain you last two stanzas of this poem, Keeping Quiet. Thank you. Have a nice day, and I hope that you all are means what? Reading the poem along with me and do your assignment on your time. Still, if you have problem, then you can ask me on my WhatsApp number. Thank you. Have a nice day.